A week after being drawn back into the 2024 NASCAR Cup Series playoff field, Joey Logano became the first playoff competitor to clinch a Championship 4 berth after utilizing a late strategic pit call to win the South Point 400 at Las Vegas Motor Speedway on Sunday, October 20th. The two-time Cup Series champion from Middletown, Connecticut, led the final 6 of 267 scheduled laps in an event where he started in 10th place and took advantage of multiple playoff contenders, encountering obstacles both on the track and on pit road to draw himself above the top 4 cut line to make the Championship 4 round by recording 9 stage points during the event's 2 stage periods. Then, after keeping his car intact and running a consistent event for the majority of the day, Logano, who last pitted during a late caution period with 74 laps remaining along with the lead lap field, cycled from 11th to 2nd as he remained on the track, and his current fuel load during a late cycle of green flag pit stops that ensued with approximately 40 laps remaining. Logano would track down and overtake Daniel Suarez for the lead with 5 laps remaining. He then managed to maintain a reasonable gap from playoff contender Christopher Bell, who dominated the race, to snatch the Cup victory at Vegas in dramatic style and race his way into the Championship 4 round. With Bell's late charge, not enough to get close to Logano's rear bumper, Logano, who continued to have teammate Blaney following right behind him, was able to cycle his way through the final set of turns and return to the front stretch victorious as he streaked his number 22 Pennzoil Ford Mustang Dark Horse across the finish line for the checkered flag by 0.6 of a second over Bell. With the victory, Logano notched his 35th career win in the Cup Series, which placed him in sole possession of 25th place on the all-time series wins list. He also recorded his 3rd Cup victory of the 2024 season, his first since winning this year's playoff opener at Atlanta Motor Speedway in early September, and his 4th at Las Vegas. The victory was also the 10th of the season for the Ford nameplate and the 6th for Team Penske, and Logano clinches the Championship 4 berth. Above all, Logano became the first of the remaining 8 playoff contenders to clinch a spot into this year's Championship 4 field, where he will contend for his 3rd Cup Series championship in the season finale event at Phoenix Raceway 3 weeks from now. Ironically, the 2024 season marks the 4th season where Logano has won the playoffs round of 8 opener, with his previous 3 victories all occurring in even years. Bell, who led a race-high 155 laps and won the 2nd stage period, was left ejected on pit road as he came up 1 spot short of winning the playoffs round of 8 opener at Vegas for a 2nd consecutive season. Amid the disappointment, Bell is scored in 2nd place in the playoff standings and is 42 points above the top 4 cut line with 2 round of 8 events remaining on the schedule. Daniel Suarez, who led 57 laps, had enough fuel to record a strong 3rd place effort, while playoff contenders William Byron and Alex Bowman finished in the top 5. Martin Truex Jr., Ross Chastain, Denny Hamlin, John Hunter Nemechek, and Chris Buescher completed the top 10 in the final running order. With half of 8 playoff contenders finishing in the top 10, the remaining playoff contenders include Kyle Larson, Chase Elliott, Ryan Blaney, and Tyler Reddick, who ended up 11th, 32nd, 33rd, and 35th, respectively. As a result, Larson and Byron leave Vegas above the top 4 cut line in the playoff standings, along with Logano and Bell, while Hamlin, Reddick, Blaney, and Elliott trail below the cut line. There were 13 lead changes for 10 different leaders. The race featured 5 cautions for 32 laps. In addition, 21 of 37 starters finished on the lead lap.